up to June 30th. Is that the position?
Auditor?
Okay, thank you, Honorable Senator. We are not saying that we are opening the books. The entities normally do requisition, and they have already procured what they want to pay. The window is only for managing the money that has been disbursed on 30th June, maybe late hours, but now they are just executing depending on the approval of the control of budget. But they are not opening new requisitions or payments.
Now, National Treasury, did you issue a fresh circular on year-end closure in view of the migration to accrual? You had some guidelines during the cash accounting period. Did you come up with new guidelines for accrual accounting? Because it is causing confusion. Because I can see Nakuru is treating matters slightly differently from other counties.
Chair, even currently they have a new circular for this financial year, giving them up to 10th of July to execute, pay the money, and they use the money for the budget for the previous year. Let me talk of the previous year because you are in another new year. So they don't touch the budget of the current year. They are still using the budget for the other year with the money that they were given by 28, I think we gave them on 25th June. So that it spent the budget for the last financial year. So the issue of not having the money in the system, it shouldn't be in the system, and they shouldn't report. I know they couldn't be having the issue of saying the timeline, but the amount is still used, it's for the previous year. And the circular was given even in the current year.
My problem is, why is it recognized as an under-absorption? Why can't it be recognized as absorption for the previous year, so that you don't have this under-absorption?
Is that for the Treasury?
Chair, let me report on under-absorption. If Nakuru never collected enough revenue to cater for their budget, the under-absorption is compared with the budget and the money that you have used. So if they never collected enough, even if Treasury gave them the money of their share to the fullness, they were still under-absorbed because they didn't have the budget to spend. They didn't have the money to spend the full budget.
Okay, members, this is...
Just a quick statement there so that we don't leave things not properly tied up. Because you, like Chair, you very well put it. You'll have the population thinking otherwise. One, it is very good to be very clear that no money goes back to the National Treasury. Number two, we are able to absorb those large amounts in that last time period because we put our systems in place, because we always know, and I mean this for many counties, that a lot of money will come in at the last minute and we want to make sure we have made our payments as much as possible. So we don't touch anything on the new budget, but we try to pay as much as we can for the closing budget, so to speak. So a lot of people, a lot of contractors, a lot of whatever, they bring in their certificates towards the end, and we quickly make sure that we try and pay. So I can even tell you, Chair, that in the last 2 weeks, maybe 1 week to 2 weeks, Nakuru County has processed over 3 billion shillings in payments. So it is possible, it's done, and no money goes back to National Treasury. So no money is lost. I mean, Nakuru people do not miss any services, as there was an implication there, because money goes back to National Treasury. There is no such thing.
I think it's a constitutional and a statutory declaration that monies once appropriated to counties shall not return back to the consolidated fund. So that's a constitutional position. I think as we have said, is that the face of the report might give a different impression if it is not dealt with. So it means that this last financial year, all counties received their monies by the 25th of June. That is a fact. So that should be the scorecard for the experts at the National Treasury.
Yeah, we all received about 25th of June.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a county which received 4.5 billion, I think on 2nd of July. That was Kilifi, I think so. They received almost 4 billion, which they had to spend in a span of 10 days. Can we proceed, because we are at the time that we usually go to the house when the house is sitting. I might want to apply